Hello, my fellow cigar smokers, and welcome to Smokers Spot. And it's the Night Owl again. It was an interesting week, my friends. We're smoking the Epic 10. I think the full name is Epic 10 Limited Edition Cameroon Toro, something like this. I already smoked, I think, 2 or 3 of them. I was pretty impressed, so we'll give it another try tonight. Box pressed. Ring gauge of 54 and 6 inches, so that will be a long lasting smoke, I hope. Nice clean cut. That wasn't a problem of the cigar. Hard to say. Something woodish. Well, let's just smoke it. So, the Night Owl again. And today with a little special, since we are going to announce the winners of the 300 subscribers giveaway. Good start. I guess everybody who's watching right now already know that we started a giveaway in order to celebrate the 300 subscribers mark on YouTube. And I would like to say that that giveaway was a success. A lot of people liked it. And said that the giveaway is a cool thing to do. So I'm happy, really happy, because a lot of friends participated in the giveaway, but also a lot of new faces, and want to welcome everybody here on Smoker Spot, and hope you will have a lot of fun, that we will have a lot of fun together, and that you think the shows will be somehow enjoyable. Pretty sure, it's always the case when you're doing giveaways. People are just participating in order to get a giveaway, and then they not longer watching your stuff and so on. But that's okay. If we can keep a couple of people over here and enjoying cigars together, relax a little bit while smoking and so on, that's absolutely cool. And after all, it's just giving stuff away. It's also a good feeling, and even more when the stuff is going out to people who really appreciate it, and are aficionados, or people who in general like cigars, like to smoke these cigars and so on. We'll see. The Epic 10 here has an interesting plant. has a Cameroon wrapper, and the rest is Nicaragua. Cameroon wrappers, I mean, they're not so popular. Arturo Fuentes using them very often in their plants. Other than that, it's kind of rare. But when you have the right plant, when you find the right tobaccos in order to mix it with the Cameroon wrapper, that can be fantastic cigars. Let's drink something. Today we're drinking the Clan Scotia 10 years old peated. I'll tell you a little bit about that whiskey. Later on. Cheers, my friends. Clan Scotia has two major lines, the peated and the non-peated. That one's a peated, but it's not heavily peated like, don't know, Cahuilla, for example, or Artback, like that. Campbelltown whiskey. Campbelltown is one of the regions in Scotland where whiskey can come from. We all know the Highland whiskies, so we have the Highlands, we have the Lowlands, we have Speyside whiskies, we have Islay whiskies, where all the heavily peated whiskies are coming from, and we have the Campbelltown whiskies. Very small spot on the west coast of Scotland, very close to Northern Ireland. And in the 19th century, they called Campbelltown the world capital of whiskey. Because, like I said, it's a very small region, but in that small region they had like more than 30 distilleries, so it was crazy. Nowadays there are just 3 left. Clan Scotia, Springbank. Springbank's probably the most popular one, and the third one, Clan, I forgot it. Doesn't matter really. Those three distilleries left, and even the third one, the name that I forgot, is the youngest one. They're just like opened like 15 years ago, so. Very effortless draw. The wood is still there, together with some hard to say. Maybe it's something like baker's spice. Baker's spice, and it has something like, I don't know if you ever tasted that, but like fresh sourdough bread. If you're just eating the bread with nothing, like no butter, nothing, just the bread. The baker's spice sourdough bread and woodish. That's an interesting one. So, guys, the 300 subscribers giveaway. Giving away 3 boxes. The Balmoral Anejo 29. 29-year-old rapper. Fucking crazy. But maybe we talk about the age of tobaccos a little bit later on. Let's see. And the main prize more or less is the Davidoff Winston Churchill limited edition 2021. And the Cuban Ramon Alones La Casa del Habano edition. Superior. The giveaway was running from Saturday to Saturday. So the night owl here will be published on Monday, but right now it's Saturday. Actually, it's Sunday. Because, you know, I said the giveaway will run from Saturday to Saturday. So, I checked the last time, like exactly at midnight. I checked if some new comments were coming in and something like this, and I finished my list. What list? Because I said, you know, to qualify for the giveaway, you need to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment it. And we had over 100 comments, but not every comment was qualified, because also a couple of people commented like 2 or 3 times, but there's just one comment that counts. So what I did is, I thought, you know, I need to randomize it somehow. A, to make it fair, and B, to make it easy for me to pick the winners, you know. So I looked on every comment and everybody, then I checked if everybody qualified, and then I made a list. Here's the list. Okay, we cannot see it here. It's like an Excel sheet. There are all the names and numbers next to it. In total, we have 93 people who qualified for the giveaway. And as I said, 3 different boxes with 3 different people. And of course, you know, since we're all just humans, and there were a lot of people in there that I like very much, that I know, some friends, and so on. And of course, you would tend to give away your stuff to friends, you know. But everybody, it's like, we need to make it like, we need to equalize it, you know. So I thought how to do that without like tempting myself to just giving the box away to friends. And that's why I've made that list, you know. And I shuffled it, and now I have all these names and right next the numbers to it. And I found a very, I think, smart way to just pick the winners, you know. I'm using my iPhone, and just tell Siri to give me a random number. And Siri will give me a number, and I will pick the winner. I hope that's smart and fair enough. Okay. I would say let's start. I have my little list here. let's start with the Balmoral Anejo 29. I hope that works now. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 93.
A random number between 1 and 93 is 87.
87. So, 87. Okay. I will just make a little note here on my list. The winner of the Balmoral Anejo 29 is Kevin Jenkins. Congratulations, my friend. I will give all the details, how to contact me and stuff like this after we announce the last winner. Okay, so the Balmoral Anejo 29, Kevin Jenkins. Hope you like that, my friend. And thanks a lot for participating in the giveaway. And I hope you will stay here and that we can have some fun together. Next one. The next one is the Ramon Alones La Casa del Habano edition. Let's try it again. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 93.
A random number between 1 and 93 is 54.
54. That's fun. Let's see who's 54. Okay, let's make a little note. Okay, the winner of the Ramon Alones La Casa del Habano edition is Mika. M-I-I-C-A. Congratulations, my friend. I hope you will enjoy the Ramon Alones and that you stay on the channel and let's smoke some cool cigars together. Thanks for participating. Mika or Micah, not sure. We'll figure that out. Okay, guys. Main prize. Main prize is the Davidoff Winston Churchill Limited Edition 2021. Fantastic cigar. And we were also already doing an unboxing and a review on that cigar. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Ta-da! Hey Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 93.
A random number between 1 and 93 is 71.
71. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so cool. And that is James Hall. James H-A-L. Hall. Or Hal? Not quite sure. James, my friend. You're also one of the new subscribers. Congratulations, man. You won the main prize. It's a fantastic cigar. Thanks a lot for participating in that giveaway. And I hope you will enjoy that cigar. Because it's a fantastic one. Guys, that's it. Sorry for everybody who participated and didn't win any of the boxes, but it's a game, guys. You know, we'll make a giveaway again, and I'm sure you will win the next time. Don't be too sad. uh, After all, guys, it was fun. It was fun. There were so many comments and stuff going around around that giveaway, and man, a lot of comments. And I have to apologize because I did not answer to any of the comments until now. Because somehow I wanted to wait after the giveaway ended, and for, I don't know exactly why. Well, it was a lot, you know. It will probably take me a day to answer all the comments, but I will answer every single comment. Okay, guys. I hope the winners are watching now, because if not, I'm sorry. In case one of the winners is not coming back to me, I will give away the box that is then left to someone else. Okay, here's the way to contact me, because of course I need your full address in order to ship the stuff to you, right? So there are two ways to contact me, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to publish your physical address here in the comments on YouTube. So two ways: you hop over to Instagram and send me like a direct message over there. You can find the link to our Instagram profile in the description. Um, that's one way. The other way, if you have no Instagram account, you're not using Instagram, just drop me an email. You know, it's Andy@smokerspot.com. But also, you will see it here in the video. You can write it down. And there was the door again. Oh, we had. Jesus Christ. We had that. It's the wind. I hope. We had that, like, I think in the. That's so funny. That's spooky, guys. Because I was so sure that I closed the door. Anyways, we had that, I think, in. I was doing the Trinidad and chocolate donut pairing, and then all of a sudden the door opened, and you know, it needs a little bit of oil because it's so loud when it opens. That's crazy. Guys, funny. So, this week, and I think that was also because of the giveaway, and we had some more action on the channel, there were a couple of requests. What people would like me to do or to say or whatever, you know. And I will try to do all that, you know. But there were a lot. I remember one one gentleman asked if I can like talk a little bit about my favorite books. I will do that. You know, I love books, and I already made a little brainstorming how to do that. And then some other gentlemen asked for different cigars that I should smoke and talk about. I will do that. But sometimes it takes some time, you know. Not sure if you watched the Humidor tour, that we did a couple of weeks ago. If you remember right, I had in my top shelf of the humidor, I always have a couple of cigars that I wanted to review. So I have like a list of cigars that are still waiting to be reviewed or used in a pairing or whatever, you know. But um, if you suggested a cigar, I will definitely do it, okay? But I want to apologize beforehand because it can take a while, but I will do it. And another gentleman asked if I can. Oh, that was in the um, I think last week or the week before. We're talking about. We made a cigar talk episode about the good old times, where I was talking about everything was better before and so on, you know. And so the one gentleman asked if I could share like more experiences from the past and tell some more stories about that. I will try to do that. Also, I have to say, I have the feeling, and maybe you guys comment and agree on that or not, that I'm telling a lot of stories. I think I have the feeling that it's like 50-50, you know, talking about cigars, and the rest is like talking about what happened and so on. I mean, especially here on the Night Owl, of course, but also on the reviews or pairings. I'm always trying to tell a little bit about myself or what happened and what's interesting and so on. But I will take a closer look at that, and if I have an interesting story to tell, I will um, I will try to incorporate that over here. Thanks a lot, by the way, for all the suggestions and things that you would like to hear and to see and so on. That shows me that we're kind of under that door is that we're on the right track here somehow. Great cigar, great cigar. The guy who's doing Epic Cigars, Dean, Dean, forgot the last name. Dean, whatever. Um, he visited Germany a couple of times. And Epic cigars are available here. I think they started like 2015. And like I said, Dean was here a couple of times, and even they've made a limited edition with one of the retailers here. Um, and it was the first time I saw that here in Germany. For example, in the US, it's kind of popular. I know Famous Smoke, for example, is doing some limited editions that are just like then Famous Smoke editions. You can only buy them over there. It was the first time I saw that that a German retailer was doing that. So I think somehow that Epic Cigars found quite a market here in Germany. That's cool. They are made in a tabacalera in the Dominican Republic, where they're also doing, for example, Christoph cigars. Really, not my cigars, but I know a lot of people who love Christoph cigars, so it's coming from the same tabacalera. What's also nice is the smoke output. Really rich and heavy smoke. Great. few weeks ago, also in the Night Owl, we were talking about, if you guys remember, Harley Davidson and Indian, because I was like thinking about buying a new bike, and I was like in between. Um, should it be in Harley Davidson or an Indian and so on? Right now I'm riding a Yamaha VMAX 1200. And I was looking for something new. And I felt my decision, and I think like by the time of the recording, like 2 days ago, I bought a Harley Davidson. I know a lot of people in the last after the night owl where we started this topic, were saying go buy an Harley. I think not a single guy told me buy an engine. I mean, it had no impact on my decision, but it was interesting to see. So if you're interested, I bought the new 2021 model, the new Harley Davidson Fat Boy in Deadwood Green. Jesus Christ, what a sweet bike. And it was funny because here in Frankfurt, we have like a really big Harley Davidson shop. It's called Harley Davidson Fabrik, and I think it's the biggest Harley Davidson shop in Europe, or just recently, because I was talking to one of the guys over there, and he said like just a few months ago there was a new shop in the Netherlands who's even bigger. But anyhow, it's a great place to be. Um, Very nice people, and it's just cool. Yeah, well, the funny thing was that the new models are not, they're not even shipped here to Germany. And so I bought it, and it will be shipped like in June or July. They will ship it from the United States here to Germany. So I probably will be end of July, August or so until I finally have it and can ride it. Well, I'm very excited. Yeah, and it was funny because I was kind of, after I decided that it will be in Harley and not an Indian, I was looking for the different models that are interesting, and I kind of was between the Fat Boy and the Fat Bob. And so I checked out both of them. Of course, the old models or the 2020 models, but it gives you a good feeling how even the 21 model is. And then pretty quick, I said, okay, it's the Fat Boy, because it's like the classic, And so the sales representative we were talking, and I said, oh, okay, that's it. And I want to have it in that new green that you have. And he said, oh God, forget it. You have to wait like a year or so, because there are not so many in Europe in general, and the green is like kind of rare for whatever reason. I don't know. I said, oh, okay, but I said, well, let us check on the list when what is announced and so on. So we're going to his office, and he was opening the list, and it was so funny. I was so lucky because in the same moment we were looking, I was looking on his computer on the screen, and it was like while we were looking at it, a bike popped up. Like there's the shipping list and so on, and the announcements what bikes there will what bikes will arrive and so on, and there the Fat Boy in Deadwood Green just popped up. with the date when it will be shipped from the United States to Germany. And he was like, "Man, you're so lucky. It just popped up, you know." And okay, let's take it. And then instantly he like reserved it, you know. And I paid the whole amount up front, and so I'm sitting here waiting. But I mean, I will be very happy to ride my old bike until then. But I will also be very happy when the bike finally arrives, I think. Uh, Still thinking about how to incorporate that in maybe in one of the cigar reviews. Was also a suggestion that was made by Carlos, my first cigar this way. Hi Carlos. And thanks for your suggestion. He said maybe you can try to put your bike somewhere in your cigar videos. And I said, oh, I will think about that. In fact, even a couple of weeks ago, I was talking with Ollie, my best friend. He's also riding. He also is a biker, and we were talking about bikes and cigars and stuff. But we were not coming up with a very good idea how to put that together. Well, we're still working on that. And there was another that was hilarious. Last week, Friday, we published that Ramon Alonas #2 limited edition 2019 review, and in there was talking about all the limited editions that were coming out in 2019. And I said, okay guys, you know, we already checked on the Monte Cristo Supremos, that was one of the limited editions 2019, and now we have the Ramon Alones. And but there's this one. So the Cubans brought out three limited editions in 2019. There's Monte Cristo, the Ramon Alones, and the Cato Say limited edition 2019. But in that video I said I never saw a single stick here in Germany. I saw just pictures on Instagram, and I know nobody here in Germany who smoked that stick, you know. And I recorded this review like I think on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was coming out, or even earlier, I can't remember. And then Friday, I was going to the Davidoff flagship store here in Frankfurt, and we were talking about cigars and stuff. And as always, I'm asking, okay, what's new, guys? And Stefan, so the guy who's running the shop, he was telling me that one unicorn will arrive, and I will tell you not right now what cigar it is. I think it will be a surprise. And he said that will arrive, and I said, okay, I'm like reserve it for me. I'll take that box. And then I said, oh, it would be nice, you know, if that Cato Say limited to 2019 will pop up somewhere, because I don't think that I think it's just a myth, you know. As I'm pretty sure that cigar doesn't even exist. And then he said, "Oh, it will arrive tomorrow." What? I said, "Yeah, I just got the list. It will arrive tomorrow, you know." But someone else already picked it, you know. And I was, Jesus Christ, that's hilarious, you know. So, but all of the sudden, in like he told me that one day, and in that one day and the other day, I saw a couple of shops that listed now that cigar, you know. And I wasn't able to get a box, but I ordered like I was able at one online retailer here in Germany. I was able to order like 4 cigars. So we also will finally make a review of the Cato Say Edición Limitada 2019. Man, I just hope that this cigar will be good, because there was such a hassle to get that stick. That's ridiculous. So what else, guys? Oh man, this week the taxes fucked me up, man. um, but I think no matter where you are in the world, the taxes they're killing you. I was working the whole week on that, and for different reasons, that's giving me just a fucking headache, you know. Um, the funny, well, it's not funny, but you know, that's one of the things you have to do, and especially if you're not just, you know, in Germany. I mean, the tax system is crazy, you know, really, really complicated. I think one of the most complicated tax systems there is in the world, you know. And it's not a joke. I mean, that's for real, you know. But if you like just, if you're employed somewhere, it's pretty easy, straightforward. You don't even have to do your taxes at all because they will deduct the taxes automatically, you know. Every like paycheck you get, the taxes are deducted automatically, and you don't have to do like at the end of the year taxes at all because everything is automatically. It just will give you a headache if you like if you're running your own company or if you're self-employed. That's a lot of work sometimes, especially if you have like a lot of transactions ongoing and so on. And you know, doing your taxes here when you're self-employed or if you have your own company and so on. Okay, there are two ways, you know. So maybe you're so big that someone else is doing it for you, or you trust nobody and you will do it yourself. It has nothing to do with money, you know. It's just like over the last decade or 2 decades, I had several people doing my taxes and they all fucked up miserably, you know, for one or another reason. And so at one point I decided, okay, I'll do it myself. So the last couple of years I was doing it myself, and it was always. It's one of the jobs you have to do. You know, it's a lot of work, and you're not even get paid for it. It's even worse. You're doing that. You're working a week or so on your taxes, and then you have to pay something because I will never get something back. I always have to pay shit. You know, and that sucks big time. So, but finally this year for the last couple of months I was looking for somebody who's doing all the tax shit, you know, and I found somebody, very reliable, smart guy who's doing it now for me. But still, in order to keep it running and smoothly, I have to prepare a couple of things right now, so that in future everything runs automatically. So it will probably be 1 2 weeks that I will have to work on that in order to provide him with everything he needs and so on. But after that, man, I will just be so fucking happy if that is off my table, you know. Because just if I'm getting a letter that has something to do with taxes, I'm looking at it and I think, oh man, holy shit. Well, we'll get better, hopefully. Last week, my mother got her not. She received a notification that she's now on the list for the COVID-19 vaccination. and she will do it, of course. But that's also one of the things here in Germany that I'm not going to complain about it because, and it's has nothing to do with if you think that Corona is like everybody's like exaggerating it, or no matter what you think about it, it has nothing to do with that. I don't want to put that topic here on the table because I know a lot of people have like different opinions, what to do and what not to do. I don't want to talk about that. All I'm saying is like the bureaucracy around it here in Germany. If you're for the vaccination, that is crazy. We have here in Frankfurt. I mean, obviously it's a big city, and we have like a couple of vaccination centers where people have to go then and getting vaccinated. And it's not running very smoothly. But what's really going on my nerves, and I think we had it on the last night out where we were talking about political correctness and people who just want to get on your nerves and complaining about every single piece of shit around. There's so many people here who are just complaining about it. Okay, that's not good, and that's not good, and that's not running smoothly, and we suck here, we suck there. And man, that's these people, man. Again, nothing to do with COVID-19 in on detail. It's just these people who are complaining all the time. And then they have like fucking crazy arguments, and their opponents like, oh, look, even in Chile they are doing better, but they have no fucking clue. Because for example in Chile, they're using a Chinese vaccination that's not even allowed here in Europe. But they don't fucking care. They're just doing it, no matter what that vaccine will do to you, like in a year from now. And sometimes you can complain about regulations and everything, but at least we have a pretty good standard. Like things that are allowed here or not, so that everything is running safe. Some people say, okay, we are like too cautious about things and too slow because of that, but at some point I think that's okay because, especially when it's coming to your health and so on, it might be important that you're just using stuff that is really good for you. That's all I'm saying. Crazy. And not like that a third arm is growing out of my shoulder, uh, and so on. You know what I'm talking about. I'm making a little fun, but Jesus Christ. And I found some new cigars. If you watched like a couple of shows over here and so on, you probably figured already that I'm smoking a lot of like premium cigars. And but also a couple of cheap sticks. Remember the or budget sticks. Remember, like last year, we published an episode about the top three low budget sticks and so on. Not always have to do something with money. You can have a pretty damn good cigar that costs like $5. And then you can have like a cigar that sucks big time that costs like $30. So nothing to do with that. Um, but I have a couple of brands that I really like, and they are premium cigars. So that's it. And so I'm always looking for new stuff, that might be interesting. Not only for that I can smoke it, but also I'm always thinking, okay, what might be interesting for putting it out on Smoker Spot, like in a review and so on. And then I found this. They are called El Septimo. That are cigars that are coming from Costa Rica, and they are puro Costa Rican. is Costa Rican either even the right word? Okay, cigars from Costa Rica and puros, only tobacco from Costa Rica. So now I have a couple of cigars over here, and they're sitting still in the humidor because they're kind of fresh. But they're looking so nice. I'm really excited to smoke the first ones to see if they taste like they look. And that's funny because of course, they're like boutique cigars. That's not one of the that there are no October Fuentes and no Davidoff and so on. So they're not so doing so many cigars. But and I saw a couple of reviews and read a couple of articles. It definitely sounds interesting. So I'm really, I'm really excited to smoke these babies to see if they're good or not. Because lately I figured, I'm always, really, I'm always up to smoking new things. So I'm not like so narrow-minded that I only have the brands that I like and I will smoke nothing else. Absolutely not. But lately I somehow figured that I'm really stuck in on a couple of brands. And of course, when these brands are bringing out new cigars, I smoke them. But I was kind of lazy on finding new stuff, really new stuff. So in the future, I will try to getting better on that and finding new cigars and new stuff that maybe not so widely known or whatever. And I think that El Septimo thing. Let's see. Empty. So my friends, I think that's it. Near the Epic 10 is coming to an end. The whiskey is empty. I've announced all the winners. I think it was the most important part today. Next week, so when you're seeing it this week, we have this night out on Monday today, and on Wednesday we'll have a new pairing. That was really funny. And then on Friday we have a brand new review with. I'm not telling you. You will see. Guys, again, congratulations, all the winners. Uh, Contact me so that I can ship that stuff to you. Really happy that it worked out that way. Enjoy a good cigar, like the Epic 10. Drink something good, a nice scotch, nice whiskey, or a white Russian maybe, orange. Enjoy life, guys. Enjoy life. Most importantly, stay safe and stay healthy. And, you know, I hope to see you around at Smoker Spot. Cheers. And I wish you a good night.